Vydia music distribution. So mysterious. How much does it charge? I can't tell you. You have artists that have reported paying $20 a year for unlimited distribution, but Vydia does not state what it charges. Key features include music video distribution, physical distribution, rights management, and a merch store. Now, all of these things, the merch store is basically on-demand printing like Printful or something like that, where you go in, design a shirt, they slap it on, some mock-ups and sell it. And if people buy it, you make money. If people don't, you don't. They're not like designing the clothes for you, which is something that you would need, right? Somebody to handle the design because you are an audio artist and not so much a visual one. But that's not something that they do with that. Rights management is publishing effectively, which I always advise against using one service for, where you have a digital distribution service that is your publishing admin, because what if you want to split from them? It makes for a messier split. Then you have physical distribution, which is like, if you're selling physical, you're probably selling from your website. The idea that some mom and pop stores are going to be, accepting your releases through Vydia. They got the shelves tell me which stores they distribute to and the partnerships with those stores to say, yes, we're going to send your releases to these stores that are going to accept it and things of that nature. If it's just more so, hey, this is something that we could do, then that's not something that you could rely on either. So the only core feature that we really have that we can rely on is music distribution and music video distribution. Weaknesses. What are the weaknesses of Vydia? It hides information. So we don't know what percentage of revenue Vydia takes. We don't know which stores Vydia distributes your music to. We don't know how much Vydia charges for its service, transaction fees, things of that nature. We have no clue. Now, what Vydia wants is for you to apply to be accepted into its program, which is a form of manipulation, because with that comes validation, which they hope override your sensibilities and logic. So you, as an artist, you see everybody using all these other digital distribution services. They don't seem so exclusive. They don't seem like they hard to get into. You apply for something like this, they're saying, we only accept the best, right? You get accepted, now you feel validated. You feel exceptional, right? And those feelings can override your feelings towards whatever the actual offer is. So the offer could be no different than what you would get with DistroKid or TuneCore. But that feeling of validation and exception makes you, oh, yes, I gotta use it. And you sign up and use a service that is subpar and will have you sacrifice maybe 30% of your revenue. God knows how much, because you feel like they're gonna do something for you beyond what everybody else is, when likely they are not. So with Vydia, that is something that you must consider. Also with Vydia, they miraculously managed to score a 2 on Trustpilot. Now, I always say take Trustpilot reviews with a grain of salt, but a 2? I mean, they didn't even have the decency to go and buy some fake reviews to pump their score. They just left it at 2. And you see complaints around delivery, responses, all of this different type of stuff, which is like whatever they're promoting on their website and trying to make themselves seem as if some type of elite service. Trustpilot exposes that and shows you what the artists that are using it are actually dealing with. And like I said again, the validation aspect can lead to a lot of artists defending it because they're defending their validation and their exceptionalism, to be like, well, I'm in Vydia and you're not. And that makes me feel like I'm better than you. So if people are saying that Vydia sucks, then it makes it look like I made a bad choice and that I'm not so exceptional, right? So you're going to have artists that defend anybody that has anything negative to say about it. But you look at those Trustpilot reviews, dude, and you look at the hiding of information, and I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just saying.